Alright, so hey guys and welcome back to Simple Cubing. So in today's video, I'm going to be talking about my first competition. Now I didn't actually go to a competition, I just participated in an online competition. So in today's video, I am going to be talking about the results that I got, the cube that I used, and yeah, just an overall review of the competition and how it went. So let's get started. Now, before we get started, I would like to share a little more information about the competition itself. So, if you don't know, I am from India, and this competition was an all India competition, and about 600 or 500 people competed in this event, and it was organized by Cublelo. So, a huge thanks to them for letting me compete. So, and yeah, now let's get started with the video. Now let's start off by mentioning the events that I participated in. So I participated in the 2x2, 3x3, 4x4 and 5x5. Now unfortunately I didn't get the chance to record all of these souls. So now I am going to be talking about all of the events in general and talk about the cubes that I used and how I practiced for each of the events. So let's start off with 2x2. So starting with the 2x2, for 2x2 I used the Chi MS 2x2, and apparently this is one of the best cubes you can buy on a budget. And yeah, for 2x2 I practiced pretty well for this competition, and I managed to get an average just under 5 seconds. I think it was 4.78 or 4.8 something like that. So yeah, I am really happy with the average that I got. And yeah, that's it, and let's move on to 3x3. So now moving on to 3x3, the event that I practiced the most, I used the RS3M 2020, and I managed to get an average of just under 14 seconds. So I think the average was 13.78 seconds. Yeah, that's the correct amount, and yeah, I'm really happy with the average that I got. And yeah, this is my PB average of 5 in a competition, but again this is my first competition, so yeah, now let's move on to 4x4. Alright, now moving on to 4x4, this is again one of the events that I practiced the most for this competition, and for this event I used the YJ Mini Z Shoe 4x4, and I think it's really good, and apparently it's the only 4x4 I have. Now for 4x4 I got a typical average of 1.17 seconds or something like that. So yeah, I'm not too happy, but yeah, I think it's pretty good considering that it is my first competition. Okay, now let's move on to 5x5. Now let's talk about the biggest event that I participated in this competition, the 5x5. Now, if I'm be completely honest, I didn't practice 5x5 much for this competition, and for 5x5 I used the Moyu Meilong 5x5. If you don't know, this is a $15 budget magnetic cube, and also I have made a video about this cube. That was the previous video I uploaded, so please check that out. And for 5FA I was not expecting much, but somehow I managed to get an average of under 4 minutes, which is great because I average pretty much at 5 minutes. So I managed to get an average of 3.58 I think. So yeah, I'm really happy with the average that I got. So yeah, that pretty much wraps it up for the events that I participated in. Now let's move on to the conclusion of this video. Alright, so for the conclusion of this video, I think that I performed well for all of the events except the 4x4. But for the other events, I think I performed quite well. And yeah, that's pretty much it for this video. And yeah, I guess I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye guys. And also don't forget to like this video if you liked it, and subscribe to my channel for regular awesome cubing videos.